Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right, once you get the whole sign up in there, I gotta get a little height to my camera. You know the deal. Welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Doing what I do in my living room for you. Today, right at 25 will live by storytelling, story with a message and story for life. These are life lessons. I got some more for you. I see you coming to get them. Well, I got plenty for you. Don't worry about it. Just keep coming. All right, here you go. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little better, having knowledge of who you are. It's a good thing. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. And that's the question that you know I'm going to ask you. Do you know you? So the question is, know thyself. It's a statement left to us by our ancients. Very, very profound. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. They knew that back then. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I can teach you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, unteachable, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Most people at this time in the morning, but I can wake you up. Remember, I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I have the knowledge to wake you up with. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Know thyself. Right thinkers? And to Maya, be true. All these persons reside in you, my bad. Jumped the gun a little bit. I only get to this lesson I got going for you today. So I'm here. Let's do it. We're going to talk about right thinkers. Let's talk about right thinking philosophy teaches you how to meditate. Yeah, I'm a practicing yogi. Not a master, just practicing. It's the difference, okay? Now let's go. Let me read something to you from my book that I'm reading. It's called The Glorious Lights of Meditation. This I get my knowledge from. So get this. It says, meditation may be thought of or defined as a practice of mental exercise, thinking, and disciplines to enable you, the aspirant, to achieve control over your mind. Hence, right thinking. Specifically, to stop the vibrations of the mind due to what? Unwanted thoughts, imaginations, etc. Meaning let your mind run wild. Get control of it. Acquiesce it. Just as the sun is revealed when the clouds what? Disperse. So the light of the self is revealed when what? The mind is free of thoughts, imagination, ideas, delusions, gross emotions, and sentimental attachments, etc. These are all the things we think we got to have, you want to have, you feel this way about it. All that's a bunch of nonsense. You need to be able to control that. The self, your true identity is visible to the conscious mind. That's when you become awakened. It takes knowledge for that to happen. Self-knowledge. Okay? Knowing thyself. That's the knowledge that will get you there. I'm going to read one more insert before I start my lesson. I want to do this for you. What is the goal of meditation? Everything you do have a purpose, plan, and a purpose, an end game for what you're doing. Let's talk about meditation right quick. Let me get this out. Meditation may be thought of as or defined as a practice of what? Mental exercise, disciplines that to enable the meditator to what? Achieve control over your mind again, specifically to stop the vibrations again, and the mind, unwanted thoughts, imaginations again. Having control of your mind is important. Watch this. Consciousness refers to the awareness of being alive and having an identity, your ego, I. You identify with that. So it's okay, but you got to have it under control again. It is this characteristic which separates humans from the animals. We can think. We can have consciousness. Animals cannot be aware of their own existence and ponder the questions such as, who am I? Where am I going in life? Where do I come from? Etc. These are things that we as humans can do. Why? Because we have consciousness. Let me wrap this up so I can get this started. They cannot write books on history or create elaborate systems of social history based on our ancestors, etc. Excuse me. Consciousness expresses itself in three modes. These are waking, dream sleep, and the dreamless deep sleep. However, ordinary humans' life is only partially conscious. When you are driving, okay, it goes into the conscious of having auto consciousness. Auto driving home one night, I was driving on the highway. I fell asleep behind the wheel. Don't know how, but turned off the right exit. And yeah, so I understand how that works. But that was just a little brief understanding of how the mind works. Now let me put my little spin on it. Okay, here you go. Now, as a master right thinker, I meditate daily. Okay, along with my prayer. It's a process that I do. That's what it's all about. It's an idea of freeing your mind. Okay, with the clutter from yesterday, the nonsense that you put up with, flush that out. Your computer works the same way. You got a delete button, you got a flush button, a refresh button, all that. You can do all this stuff in your mind. The computer is ran by the human brain. I don't give meditation instruction. Why? Because I'm practicing myself. Okay? If I was practicing right thinking, I couldn't teach it. I mean, I haven't mastered it yet. So that's why. I practice all 5 categories of meditation of yoga philosophy, okay? My spiritual discipline comes from my daily meditative practices. Yes, that's how I'm learning to keep it, I'm getting better. And thanks to meditation, all right? So I know it works. Meditation is part of my right thinking philosophy. I let you do your own meditation. I just give you a brief understanding of what you should do, and then you take it from there. Find a quiet space, get comfortable, let your mind do its thing. That's it. The rest is on the individual. All right, here you go. Daily meditation is part of my right thinking philosophy. I do it, okay, religiously. But again, I don't teach it, okay? I'm a practicing yogi. I don't give lessons on meditation. I'm not a master of it yet. Still working, see? I meditate daily and have been for years now. It works, trust me. If you meditate daily correctly, it relaxes your mind. Mind is a muscle. You work it, you exercise it, but it also have to be free to do what it normally do. Just flow. Agitation, all that disruptions, it makes the mind uneasy. Okay, you can't think, you can't flow. All right, I have a meditative state of mind that I live in on a 24/7 basis. I stay in that meditative state of mind to keep me where I want to be, peaceful, calm, aka Hotep, within myself. All right, that means peace. I know the value of meditation. Yeah, I use it. I just don't teach it. I live it. Again, I'm just doing it till I can find out before I start telling somebody what and how it works. I need to find out for myself if it do. Excuse me. So, meditation is part of right thinking philosophy. Yes. Meditation is the way to commune with your higher self, aka God. My philosophy is when you're praying, you're talking to God. You're giving whatever you're doing, that's what you're praying. When you're meditating, you're taking in information from God. That's when you open up your pineal gland, your third eye, you get intuitive knowledge. A whole bunch of stuff can go on with a meditative state if you do it right. Again, I learned the art of meditation years ago, and now I'm in control of a lot of my meditative concepts. Astral planning, lucid dreaming, all those things that you do in your mind. You can perfect them with practice. A few years, but you practice that and it works, trust me. I spend a lot of time in meditation daily. I'm getting better at it. Why? I'm putting more time into it and I'm getting more stuff out of it. You get out what you put in. I now use my meditation time to talk with my higher self. I take in information. I just let my mind just do what it do, and I go into that meditative state, and this is just amazing. The more you do it, the better you get at it, and stuff just amazes you. What happened within you? All right, I know how to meditate for myself, not to teach others how to do it. Why? I'm still practicing. All right, meditation is a way to connect your heart and mind. That's what it's all about. Relaxing your mind so you can connect with the heart. The heart is where God dwells. So when you get the mind to God, you made the connection. Guess what? You're enlightened through meditation. See, it's all different ways to get there. Meditation is also one, okay? I know my heart is in control of my mind. That's God dwelling place. Again, I know that. See, I don't need to meditate for that. I know that. When I get the mind and the heart together, I know I know my heart is in control of my mind. That's where God dwells. Now, they call communing with God, heart and mind, coherence. Yeah, when the heart and mind make that connection, ding, 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 fireworks. Oh man, 4th of July, everything is starting to go haywire. Why? Because you've been awakened. It's an experience like no other. I told you, you get blissed out. We ain't going there. Elder didn't particularly care for that concept. So I can move along with that one. Here you go. All right. Okay, when you're meditating, you're letting your heart be your guide. Why? Because the brain is starting to take information in from where? The heart. That's communion. The heart and mind got to come together. You got to make that marriage. I've been telling you that for years. It's starting to come, I guess, full circle. All right. We think meditating is mind only. No, it's heart and mind working together. I just told you that. See, meditating is talking to your higher self and listening also. You can communicate from within. I don't pray out loud. I pray from within. That's the whole point. That's how I commune with my higher self, a.k.a. God that dwells in me, in you. All right, thanks for tuning in. I'm about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you. Knowing yourself through meditation daily is another way of life that will get you enlightened and get you closer to God. You have to have meditation in your life to be able to talk to your higher self. To go inside yourself, it takes the meditation. That's what it's for. I learned a lot about myself through my daily meditation over the years. I'm getting better at understanding because it's becoming clearer and clearer. That's what it's supposed to do. Praying is asking God for something or telling God something. Meditation is listening to God. You got God talking to you? I'll never forget, I told my brother, I taught the guys, you can tell people that? Why not? Still doing it. All right. I meditate daily because it works for me. That's right thinking philosophy. If you're doing something that's working for you, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You do what works for you. That's the art and concept of right thinking. I don't tell you what to do. You figure that out and then you do it. That's right thinking. Okay, whatever works for you. Last one. If you're doing something, meditating daily, you're a right thinking. Why? Because you want something out of life, and some things you have to do to get that. And meditating daily is one of them ways to do it. It's a way of life. Incorporate it in your life, and you get some better results. Trust me. I got some more. I'll be back.